Listening to the reclusive leader of Hezbollah, Hassan Nasrallah, some of his words drowned out by the latest shocking blast of noise to hit Lebanon. Sonic booms from Israeli fighter jets flying low over Beirut. Those following Israeli bombing in southern parts of the country. And Lebanon's army carrying out controlled explosions of devices suspected to be booby-trapped. Nasrallah said that the 2 days of attacks on thousands of pagers and walkie-talkies are war crimes and a declaration of war.
He recognized and acknowledged that this is a severe blow for Hezbollah, particularly on the security front, but also at the human level.
Nasrallah claimed that top Hezbollah officials were not carrying the types of pagers that exploded Tuesday, and he promised to continue bombing Israel until Israel ends its war in Gaza.
And that's exactly the impact or the effect of attacks like this on Hezbollah and other terrorist groups. These attacks only empower these groups.
We may be learning more about how the brazen operation was organised. The New York Times reports that Israel had set up 3 shell companies to mask how its agents were producing pagers and shipping them to Hezbollah. And in Japan, the director of an electronics firm cast doubt on whether his factory made any of the walkie-talkies that exploded Wednesday. People in Lebanon are still reeling. Of course we're scared. My children are scared. Who can feel safe in this situation? Asks this man. I carry my phone, but I'm afraid of it, says another Beirut resident. There were further calls for calm from US Secretary of State Antony Blinken Thursday, but little sign either side is willing to listen.
Redmond, Hassan Nasrallah says Israel has crossed all red lines with these exploding devices, but that it will not bring Hezbollah down. Are there signs it's planning a fierce retaliation against Israel?
Well, despite his vow to continue bombing Israel, there is little doubt that Hezbollah's ability to respond has been severely restricted. Thousands of its members are injured, and now it needs to somehow rebuild a communication network without phones, pagers or walkie-talkies. Donna?
Okay, Redmond Shannon in London, thanks. Israeli intelligence says it's foiled an Iranian plot to assassinate Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. This 73-year-old Israeli businessman appeared in court. He's accused of smuggling himself into Iran twice to meet with Iranian and intelligence officials over the plot to kill top Israeli leaders, including the defense minister and the head of Israel's domestic security agency.